Good morning, students. Welcome to Gyan Niketan's online class. I am Vijay Anand, your accountancy teacher. So today's topic is treatment of goodwill and the chapter of admission of a partner. Now, what is goodwill? As you know that the goodwill is an intangible asset which is valued at the time when a new partner gets admission into the firm. Now, this goodwill is an intangible asset, and on admission of a new partner, the incoming partner also acquires a share on this intangible asset. At the same time, the old partners sacrifices their share in profits in favor of the new partner. Now, the old partners demands compensation from the new partner on account of this sacrifice, and the mode of compensating the old partners by the new partner is goodwill. The new partner, that is incoming partner, brings his share of goodwill in order to compensate the old partners. That is what written in this introduction. New partner has to compensate the sacrificing partner. New partner has to compensate the sacrificing partner by paying them an amount called goodwill or premium for goodwill. Now, what is the accounting treatment of goodwill? Now, this is clear to you that the new partner brings in his share of goodwill into the firm. Now, if this share of goodwill is brought by the new partner in cash, then it is recorded in the books, since cash has been received by the firm. But when the same goodwill is paid to old partners privately, that is personally, the new partner, what happens is that the new partner pays the goodwill premium to the old partners privately. Therefore, in this case, there will be no entry in the books of accounts of the firm, because this transaction has not been routed through firm's books of accounts. Instead, this transaction has been carried on privately, and therefore this transaction will not be recorded in the books, and hence no entry will be passed for treating the goodwill by way of this method. Now, case 2. What happens when goodwill is brought in cash? That is, the new partner brings in goodwill premium in cash into the firm. So, firm is receiving the goodwill premium, and this goodwill will be distributed by the firm to the old partners in sacrificing ratio. So, in this case, the first entry that will be passed is cash account debit to premium for goodwill. The cash brought in by the new partner by way of his share of goodwill is credited to a temporary account, and the account's name is premium for goodwill account. Immediately, this premium for goodwill account has been debited in order to cancel and distribute it to the old partners in their sacrificing ratio. Now, why sacrificing ratio has been used? First of all, you know that sacrificing ratio means old ratio minus new ratio. So, whenever old partners sacrifices some share in favor of new partner, then the sacrificing ratio is calculated. Since old partners has sacrificed their share in favor of new partner, therefore they must get compensation, and the mode of compensation is premium for goodwill, and hence the premium for goodwill has been distributed to old partners in sacrificing ratio. So these are the two entries when goodwill is bought in cash. Let us understand it with the help of an example. X and Y are partners in a firm, sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. They admit Z as a partner for 1/5 share. So Z is getting 1/5 share. This share is contributed by them, that is X and Y, in the ratio 2:3. What does it mean? It means that X and Y has sacrificed their share in favor of Z in the ratio 2:3, and hence this 2:3 is nothing but sacrificing ratio. Now goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 50,000. Please mind it, over here it is written firm, that is, this is the total amount of goodwill of the firm which has been valued at the time of admission. Now you know the mode of valuation. You already know there are three modes of valuation, that is average profit method, super profit method, and capitalization method. So the firm must have applied any of the three methods, and it must be agreed by them, that is all the partners together, and therefore the firm has valued the goodwill rupees 50,000. So this is an intangible asset, and this asset, over this asset, all the partners, including new partner, earlier on this asset only X and Y has a right. Since this asset was created by X and Y over a period of time, therefore on this goodwill X and Y has a right. Now this is an intangible asset, and upon admission Z would also acquire a right over this, and the right amount will be, the amount of right will be 1/5 of 50,000. Since Z is getting 1/5 of share, therefore 50,000 into 1/5, that is Z will acquire a right over this asset for an amount of rupees 10,000. So Z must bring in 10,000 to the firm, and that 10,000 will be distributed to X and Y in their sacrificing ratio. Now the question goes on like this: Z brings in the necessary amount of cash as his share of firm's goodwill. Now the amount is not how much amount Z is bringing for the amount for goodwill is not given, and you have calculated it by your own, and the amount is 50,000 into 1/5, that is 10,000. So Z is bringing 10,000 as his share of goodwill, and rupees 30,000 as his capital. So how much amount Z is bringing? Z is bringing rupees 50,000 into 1/5, that is 10,000, and also he is bringing 30,000 as capital. So total amount that Z is bringing is 10,000 plus 30,000, that is 40,000, and that also in cash. So you are asked that pass necessary journal entries if capitals are fixed under each of the following alternative cases. There are many cases under this question, but I have discussed only one case, that is when the amount of goodwill is retained in the firm. When the amount of goodwill is retained in the firm. So the journal entry will be, let us understand it. First, I told you that total amount of 40,000 has been brought into the firm by new partner Z. So cash account is debited by 40,000 and Z's capital is created by 30,000, since Z is bringing 30,000 as capital, and remaining 10,000 he is bringing as premium for goodwill, that is 50,000 into 1 by 5. Now this premium for goodwill, that is 10,000, will be distributed to old partners in sacrificing ratio which was given to you in the question, and that was 2:3. So premium for goodwill account will be debited 10,000 to X's current account, to Y's current account 4,000 and 6,000 in the ratio 2:3. So there are many cases that we are going to handle in this issue, that is treatment of goodwill. This is one of them. So please revise it before we proceed for the next case. Thank you very much.